You're still up? Aren't you usually passed out by now?
I've been having trouble sleeping.
You're like, always tired though.
Still tired. Just can't turn my brain off.
What's on your mind?
The day was just odd.
Ah, I get that. Wait here. I'm gonna grab something. You still up?
Yeah,
Alright, close your eyes.
they're already closed.
A long time ago, in a faraway place, there was a little wooden house under a huge, beautiful tree. Every day, the girl who lived there would take a step outside, breathe in the fresh air, and sigh. Everything was wonderful. She had her own little house. She had her own beautiful tree. She had everything she could want. The only thing she was missing was a village. There were no other houses where the girl lived. Not on her side of the hill, at least. Sometimes, from a distance, she would hear the village on the hill's other side. She would hear them laugh and talk and play and sing, and she would wonder what it was like to live in a village just like that. But every time she caught herself thinking about the faraway village, she would stop. She'd say to herself, "What have I got to be so sad about? I don't need a village. I've got a beautiful home. So many people would love to have a home as beautiful as mine." But no matter how many times she said this, whenever she heard the village children playing in the streets, she'd think about how happy they must be. Every time she caught herself thinking about how happy they must be, she would stop. She'd say to herself, "I'm perfectly happy here in my little house. What do I need a village for? I've got a big, beautiful tree. Any village would be beyond happy to have a tree as big and beautiful as my tree. I'm perfectly happy living here in my house under my tree. Why wouldn't I be?" But no matter how many times she said this, whenever she heard the sounds of music pouring out across the morning sky, she'd think about how beautiful it sounded. And every time she caught herself thinking about how beautiful it sounded, she would stop. She'd say to herself, "Sure, they have beautiful music, and sure, they seem happy, but I'm happy too. I have everything I could ever want here in my little house. I have everything they could ever want here in my little house. It would be selfish of me, greedy even, to want anything more than I already have." But no matter what she told herself, no matter how many times she tried to push the thoughts away, no matter how many times she promised that she was happy with her life, she couldn't help but wonder what the village was really like. After all, she'd never even seen it before. Soon, she found herself thinking about the village every single day. No matter how lovely her house was, no matter how beautiful her tree was, she would think about the village. She had to know what it was like. She just had to. Finally, one quiet morning, she thought to herself, I think I have to climb to the top of the hill if I want to see what's going on the other side." Nervous, she pulled on her boots, put on her hat, and began to climb, one step at a time. And when she reached the top, she saw the entire town. It was really big, way bigger than she thought. It was almost overwhelming. She thought she wanted to explore, but when she saw what she'd been missing, it was almost too much. She didn't know where to go or what to do. She started thinking to herself, "Man, what have I gotten myself into here? I thought I was gonna love this, but it's kind of a lot." She got nervous. She started wondering if it might just be easier to go home without exploring at all. but she had already climbed up so high. You still up? Shit, what do I do now? Block off the dining room?